HTV News Source is sponsored by CN Vision Image Consulting and Chi Products.
You're watching HTV, Houston Television News Source, a product of the City of Houston. Your story, your voice, your station.
Hello and welcome to this edition of HTV News Source. I'm your host, Mariana Oyangurin. Mayor Sylvester Turner, Reliant Energy and METRO announced the locations of 11 Beat the Heat cooling centers around town. This is the 14th year Reliant has partnered with the City of Houston to offer senior citizens a place to stay cool and safe during the hot summer months. The multi-service centers offer games and activities and provide meals throughout hurricane season. METRO is also offering free rides to the cooling centers.
Last year, there were 3 people who died in our city because of heat-related deaths. There were 3. So it's about your safety. It's about your comfort.
G57.
We have 11 cooling stations like this. It's better to be here in this center, cool, than sometimes to be in your home and not be cool.
So many seniors that will benefit from this. There are a lot of seniors that are prideful that will not ask for help, but they definitely do need this way, especially with the summer coming.
Mean a whole lot because it's so hot, and I'll be now in a nice, cool house. Mayor and reality. I just want to say thank you, thank you, thank you.
This is where they come, they have their lunch, they have their coffee, they socialize with other seniors their age. These particular seniors may not see anybody else throughout the day.
It's a lot of entertainment for me. You know, I come and play bingo and meet my friends and talk for a few hours that they give us here. But I like it. I like it.
And then we want to encourage people to check on your neighbors and your friends, because there are many seniors who are simply not able, they're not mobile enough. So we want people to check on them as well.
The Houston Fire Department remembered all 4 firefighters who perished during the Southwest End fire that occurred 6 years ago on May 31st.
We have a slogan, motto, we'll never forget. Gone but never forgotten. And we try to just move on and embrace the family, support them, especially on a day like today. And we try our best to just comfort them. And it's a time to reflect with nostalgia and with remembrance, and just never know that they've been a part of our family. And our goal and hope is to see them one day again in the heavens. But it's a time just to pause for a moment out of your regular schedule and just say a prayer for the family. Days like today, is a time to, just let them know they're not forgotten, we're with you. So it means a lot, just to have the time to reflect on that.
Hurricane season is here. HTV spoke with Dr. David Persse, EMS Physician Director, who shared important tips on how to remain safe during a natural disaster. Take a look.
What is your plan going to be? Who are you responsible for? Where are they likely to be? Where are you going to go if you have to go someplace? What are you going to need at home if you decide to stay at home? Build a kit. While you're at home, you're going to need stuff, right? Because you may be there for several days. You need to plan on being without power for several days. So what kind of dry stuffs do you want to have? How much water are you going to keep? And of course, it depends on the size of your family. And if you go to houstonready.gov, we're going to give you some tips on how to figure out how much you need and what needs to be in your plan.
When we come back, we will show you how to protect yourself from mosquitoes and infections. Stay with us.
Vets, you served our country, and now you're home looking for a job. But how often have you applied and never heard back? That can be frustrating. That's why Edge for Vets was created, to open the world for you. The Houston Airport System and its business partners are hiring and offer this unique opportunity to get an edge in the interview process. To find out more, contact us at edgeforvets.org.
We know you didn't do it. Just confess.
Okay, you're right. I didn't use the 311 app.
I saw the pothole, but I just got lazy. I mean, I didn't use the 311 app.
You are pathetic.
Who says that kind of stuff?
Use the City of Houston app for all your 311 needs.
Dad?
Just 1 minute, okay?
Hey, Bobo, do trees tell each other stories?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't know that.
Hey, why don't we go find out? Listen.
Do clouds take naps?
I couldn't tell you.
Can birds draw pictures?
I don't have an answer for that.
Dad, do stars visit their friends?
Look!
Welcome back to HTV News Source. With heavy rains and standing water, mosquitoes may pose a health problem. We caught up with Dr. David Persse, who gave us some important tips on preventing infections from mosquito bites.
The deadliest animal on the planet is the mosquito, through its ability to transmit illnesses. And the one we think of on a global aspect most commonly is malaria. Here in the United States, there are still a number of illnesses that are transmitted by mosquitoes in the United States. And we talk about the 3 Ds. This is our slogan. And it's dress. So you dress with long sleeves and long pants when you're going to be outside in the yard. That'll inhibit the mosquitoes from going there. So drain is the other one. So you need to drain those breeding sites, the places around your home where mosquitoes are going to breed. And they only take a thimble full of water, literally a bottle cap of water. Plain rainwater is enough for a mosquito to lay eggs and then bear multiple baby mosquitoes. Any trash that's in the yard. If you have a pool, obviously it needs to either be a saltwater pool or a chlorinated pool, and stay up on the chlorine because that'll prevent the breeding there. Any sort of standing water. So drain, dress with long clothes, and then the third one is DEET, and these are the mosquito repellents that you can buy. And so when you go outside, make sure you've got that on, and make sure it's one that has DEET in it. It'll say on the label, and pretty much all of them have DEET in it, and that's the thing that repels the mosquitoes. And it doesn't kill them, but it keeps them from landing. They hate it. They won't land on you. They won't bite you. Okay, so it's the 3 Ds: drain breeding sites, dress with long sleeves and long pants, and apply DEET, the mosquito repellent, every time you go outside.
More than 700 Wear Orange events will take place this weekend as Houston and the nation recognize National Gun Violence Awareness Day. During a city council meeting, members of the movement spoke to council members and then spoke with HTV about the Wear Orange campaign.
Every day in our country, 100 Americans are shot and killed, and hundreds more are wounded, and thousands of lives will never be the same because of gun violence. We are committed to the victims and the survivors of this shooting and others by demanding action in their honor. So this Friday, June 7th, is National Gun Violence Awareness Day, and it's the kickoff of Wear Orange Weekend. This weekend, we honor the lives of the Americans affected by gun violence, and we elevate the voices of those who want to prevent it.
And when we come back, we will present to you Latin Restaurant Weeks, an incredible opportunity for you to go eat Latin food in Houston. We'll be right back.
Whether you need a hand shopping for groceries, using up scraps, or finishing every bite, Meal Prep Mate can help you plan better and save more. Whether you're a newbie getting your first taste, a meal prepper honing your chops, or a meal prep pro hungry for a challenge, you can learn how to eat smarter, plan better, and save more at every step of meal prep. When you finish every bite, you save. Start prepping with Meal Prep Mate at SaveTheFood.com.
Sometimes the things we do or say can make others feel hurt, excluded, or isolated. Everything you say and do creates an impact.
How am I supposed to save the whole world? You can't think about saving the world. You have to think about saving one person.
Because of you, someone's entire life can change. You don't have to be a superhero to have a positive impact.
Friends?
Friends.
Houston,
where cultures come together.
Where inspiration
takes center stage.
And big dreams come true.
It's where fun happens every day.
Houston's a city on the move. It's a city that makes you groove.
That's the heartbeat. That's the rhythm of my town. Of my town.
My town. My town.
Our town.
H-Town.
Houston is a city that inspires. Visit Houston for yourself and find out where the inspiration leads you.
Hey, can you chop the pineapple?
Chop the pineapple.
Nope. I'm high. How about I wash off the grapes?
Yes.
Okay.
You're already making good decisions when you're high.
I want tacos. Will you drive? I'm a little toasty.
Nope. I'm high. Let's order in.
Don't make an exception when it comes to driving. If you feel different, you drive different.
Welcome back to News Source. HTV visited La Ficheria, a local restaurant in downtown, who showcased some incredible Latin seafood dishes as part of Latin Restaurant Weeks. Money raised from the event will go to the Hispanic Health Coalition. Check it out.
We're showcasing the contributions that Latinos make in the culinary industry, but also in our economy. So we have over 25 restaurants involved, and they're ranging from small mom and pop shops to higher end concepts as well.
We're passionate foodies and passionate about what we do and the food that we expose. So it's an honor to be able to participate and enhance or show off the talents of our Latin cuisine and our co-workers and team at La Ficheria and everywhere in Houston and in the world.
This is our menu for Latin Restaurant Weeks. This is a tamal de camarones. It's a sweet corn tamal with a jumbo shrimp. This is a tostada de atún. It's a chip tortilla with a chipotle mayo, yellowtail tuna. It's a pampano, a limon, a palm roasted whole pampano, and in the top is butter lime creamy sauce. It's our ceviche, is maji ceviche. Here we have flan de la casa. This is our tres leches.
This 2-week initiative, it's a comprehensive community effort to empower, educate, and there's a philanthropic component as well. A portion of the initiative will go to the Hispanic Health Coalition. We put on 3 events a year. We've been servicing the Hispanic community for over 20 years. We address the immediate, the present, and the future needs of the Hispanic community.
A display of paintings depicting boxes painted in decorative art in Houston now can be enjoyed by all. The pictures are hanging in the basement hallway that runs from City Hall Annex building to City Hall. Upart Studios came up with the concept and approached the Mayor's Office of Cultural Affairs to promote local artists. And last but not least, HTV Television said goodbye to Carlos Gonzalez Rimbao, who retired after 17 years of service to the city of Houston. Carlos had his family by his side as he received a proclamation from Mayor Sylvester Turner. Thanks for watching this edition of HTV's News Source. I'm your host, Mariana Oyanguren. Until next time, have a great day. Your story, your voice, your station.
HTV News Source is sponsored by CN Vision Image Consulting and Chi Products.